So, while we're traveling here to wherever the fuck we're going, I have a vague idea, actually, now that I thought about it for a second. I might remember what's next, but I don't want to get my hopes up in case I'm wrong. Because if I'm right about the next world, oh man, am I going to have fun. I could very well be wrong, though, since it's been a minute since I've played Kingdom Hearts 1. I remember everyone else. Also, yeah, I was right! Next world is freaking Halloween Town. Let's go! This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween Town, baby. Let's go. This is one of the few worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1 where Sora actually gets a different appearance. They played with that a lot more in Kingdom Hearts 2. And then, interestingly enough, not very much in 3, much to my eternal disappointment. But this is Halloween Town. And Halloween Town is based on The Nightmare Before Christmas, for those of you who may not be aware, which is perhaps one of my all-time favorite Halloween/Christmas movies. Because yes, I treat it as both. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. And I'll bet the people here are scary looking. Don't worry, we look spooky too. They scare us, we'll scare them right back. Yeah. That's the way, Donald. Don't let the spooks get you. You gotta spook them. All right, let's go to Guillotine Square. This Keyblade looks so out of place here. Okay. I can't smack them for some reason. It's the bear!
Allow me to introduce the Master of Terror, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington!
It's Jack! Oh, Jack, man. Luna in here. The best world. That's what I'm saying, man.
Big hit at this.
I'm actually super excited to get to this world again, because, for starters, love The Nightmare Before Christmas, like I was talking about earlier. So much so that I actually have a 13-foot tall Jack Skellington that I put up in my house every year at Halloween, including a Santa hat that I keep on him so he can stay up for Christmas. Mostly because he's 13 feet tall and a pain in the ass to put up, and I want to leave him up as long as I can. When I get to editing this part of the video, I'll try to see if I can find a picture of it. But yeah, I have a 13-foot tall Jack that just like hangs out in my living room. And he goes up usually like around mid-September or so, and just kind of stays up until like mid-January. So he stays up for like a third of the year. I was so busy yapping that I think I might have like lost track of where I was supposed to be going. Let's go to the lab. Jack's probably hanging out with Dr. Finkelstein. You know, something about this world, as much as I do love it being included in this game,
maybe the guidance system.
It feels weird seeing it with like CGI instead of like claymation. Because that's part of what makes me love the original Nightmare Before Christmas so much, is the claymation art style.
The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
Yes. A heart's not all that complicated. Yeah, just a simple matter. And apparently he just had one laying around.
We need the key to this thing first.
Hey, you're gonna go unlock it for him? Why not? If they succeed, we won't have to fight the Heartless. Besides, I want to see the Heartless dance. Not really. Look at Donald of Zero Faith.
My, that was amazing. And you are?
I'm Sora.
Well done, Sora. I'd like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius.
I do love that Jack sees a bunch of monsters pop up in Halloween Town out of nowhere, and he's just like, yeah, okay, we can make these guys dance. It'll be fun.
Terror?
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
Zappy, zappy! It's alive! It's alive! Nope. Never mind. It's not alive.
Maybe
It was almost alive.
some ingredients. Let's try adding memory.
Memory doesn't live in the heart. It lives in the brain. You know that thing you're just scratching.
Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
Are you gonna take Sally's memory?
Sora, would you like to come along?
Eh,
Jack! Jack! We have a major crisis!
everything's a major crisis with you, Mayor.
Control! We can't stop them!
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry.
We'll handle it. Don't worry. Look at Donald's like, I disapprove. I love that they have Jack like crouching down for combat. Now, that's unnecessary, but it's amusing to me that they bothered to do that, to put him on a similar sort of level of fighting to Sora and the rest. Because otherwise Jack is just so like ridiculously tall compared to everyone else. I mean, seriously. This man's as tall as like 2 of me. Look at this shit. Nuts. One thing that these games do that I kind of understand why, but wish they did it differently, is that they give you a Keyblade based on the world you just completed, which, in most cases, usually winds up becoming the next best Keyblade to use. That's sort of how these games work. You get the next Keyblade or the next weapon, and that's the next best item to use in terms of progression of power. But as a result, you get this, where you got Sora running around Halloween Town looking goofy as fuck with his crab Keyblade that he got from Lent. I kind of wish the games would give you the Keyblade for the world that you're going to, rather than the world that you just left. Because then it would fit better. But that's always just been a minor gripe that I have, but like I think it would work so much better in terms of just like the immersion that you get. Because Sora just feels so out of place with the fucking crab Keyblade here. Like, it's most notable when you get to, like, Halloween Town and you now have your bright, colorful Atlantica Keyblade. And I don't know. It's just something that always bugged me a little. That's the lab. We don't need to go back to the lab. It's Jack's house. There's nothing there. Ah! I didn't see this little entryway here.
Let's go!
Alright, to the graveyard! There we go. Let's check this place too, once the Heartless are out of our way. Ooh, these things look like mummies. That's one thing that I do think this game does rather well, is like giving you different variations on the Heartless, depending on what world you go to. Like the Heartless always kind of feel like they've adapted a little bit to the world that they're in.
Is something wrong?
Hi, Sally.
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this? Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try?
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. What could possibly go wrong?
Could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envision it. trust.
This world too
Going to love it.
does something in Kingdom Hearts that I wish more worlds did, which is tells a story separate from the movie within the same world. So many worlds in Kingdom Hearts do just kind of tell the story of the movie again. Like Aladdin was sort of like a rough, like, variation on the first movie. The Little Mermaid, it was just The Little Mermaid, and so on and so forth. But this world is sort of its own original story.
Heart, what should we do?
It's unclear, actually, if, like, for Kingdom Hearts 1 specifically here, if this takes place before The Nightmare Before Christmas or after. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, you actually do get to go to Christmas Town too, and Santa actually mentions that Jack had previously tried to be Santa. Like, he references that the movie had happened. It's unclear, though, if it happens between Sora coming to Halloween Town the first time in this game, or if Sora already shows up after that happened the first time. We need Surprise to complete the heart. The mayor should know where it is. Bet. I'm assuming because Oogie Boogie is here,
Bonehead really made
that this is before The Nightmare Before Christmas happens.
Ooh, when I get my hand.
I'm not certain because, like,
But I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartlet.
I'm not sure if Oogie was ever, like, reformed or, like, able to be reformed after he gets, like, completely dismantled at the end of The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not sure if he was able to, like, pull himself back together. Where's the mayor? Probably fucking hiding from the Heartless. Coward.
Please, I'm only an elected official.
And, you know, speaking of shit that, like, happens either before or after the events of The Nightmare Before Christmas, I wonder if any of you guys out there have read any of, like, the Nightmare Before Christmas, like, universe type stuff. Like, there was a Sally book called Pumpkin Queen. I actually haven't read that one, so I don't know how good that is. But there were also comics, like prequel type comics, that elaborated on, like, Jack and Oogie when they were kids. There's one that I think the other one is actually a sequel called Mirror Moon. There's another, like, sequel type series that focuses on Zero. That one was a manga. That one was actually really good. I like that. I think there was also one of those, like, Disney Twisted Tale novels, which are basically like Disney doing what if books that focus on Nightmare Before Christmas. I forget what the exact premise of it is, though.
Come on!
I actually have a number of those Disney Twisted Tale novels, but I don't think I've actually read any of them.
Come on!
Like, I have a bad habit of buying books and then they kind of just, like, sit on my shelf forever because I won't read more than one book at a time. And recently, I started reading The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings series, which, oh my god, it's so hard to actually get through. Like, it's a good book, but, oh, so fucking wordy. I'm enjoying it. I'm like halfway through the first Lord of the Rings book, Fellowship of the Ring, and I finished The Hobbit, but yeah, just it's so hard getting through some of those. Sometimes I'll be reading it for like 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll get through like 4 pages because it's just so wordy. I cannot remember where the hell I'm supposed to find the mayor. Yeah. Okay, that got us somewhere. Oh, there's the mayor. Hi, mayor. Hey, hi, Rose. Ghosts rise from those tombstones. Check the tombstones in the order the ghosts appear. If you get it wrong, you're in for a surprise. That one, that one. that one twice, and then that one. Splendid. Now go look at the pumpkin. Why the mayor got me on a fetch quest? Oh, cool. We got a Jack in the Box. There we go. We found our surprise. Anyway, back into the thing. Rose saying, God, Halloween Town is my favorite world in 1 and 2. I know, right? It's good to know that we're all on the same page of Halloween Town being the best world in these games. Which makes me really mad that they didn't include it in Kingdom Hearts 3. But you know what we did get in Kingdom Hearts 3? Frozen. No one wanted Frozen. Or at least I didn't. To be fair though, I never cared for Frozen as a movie. So I was not all that excited when they were like, oh yeah, we're putting Frozen in Kingdom Hearts 3. Especially considering that Frozen is easily the worst world in Kingdom Hearts 3.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
I mean, that's just my opinion personally, but like Frozen is by far and away the most boring world in Kingdom Hearts 3, if you ask me. There's nothing interesting that happens in there. You don't even get to be involved with the main story. And it's one of those like, oh, we're just rehashing the story of the movie kind of worlds. But you don't even get to be involved with the story. Like, every time, it's basically you're just climbing a mountain 3 times. That's the extent of what you do in the Frozen.
Ah, we lost them.
Zero!
Zero,
Need your help.
after them, quick!
I was saying the textures are good, and honestly, I'd take another Kingdom Hearts 2 Under the Sea musical thing, but put it to Halloween Town and replace Frozen. You know what? Honestly, even if they were to have just made Halloween Town like a musical minigame, I don't think I would have complained. I will say, it being a musical minigame world does sort of make Atlantica my least favorite world in 2. But you know what? I would have settled for that being the only way that we get Kingdom Hearts 3 with Halloween Town, because at least we would have gotten Halloween Town. I'd much rather hear Donald sing again than deal with the repeated Donald line. That is entirely fair. There is something at least mildly amusing for the first little bit of every time you step anywhere in Kingdom Hearts 3, hearing Donald just go, "There's some ingredients around here," or whatever that. It's something about ingredients. And every time that he started saying that, I just kind of got to the point where I just tuned it out. It's sort of like the battle cries in these games to me by a certain point where I'm just like, yeah, it's there, but like you never really notice it. Or better yet, mute Donald in total. That's also not a bad idea, to be honest. Like, I don't have a problem with Donald Duck's voice, but like, oh my god, hearing it all the time does sort of get grating. Like, Donald works best in cartoons when it's in like short bursts. That's also why Goofy gets his own movie and Donald doesn't. Like, I think Donald Duck in a movie would get on everybody's nerves so quickly.
Heal.
But like, people love Goofy. That's why Goofy gets a movie. Which also, people are probably gonna remove my Disney fanboy card for this one, but I've actually never seen a Goofy movie. And it's one of those things that I keep telling myself I need to get around to, and I just have not done it. Yeah, there it is. How dare it's so good. I know, everyone tells me that a Goofy movie is so good, and I never had it on like DVD or VHS as a kid, so I never watched it. And now I just, like, I'm sure it's on Disney Plus somewhere if I look for it, and I just have not done it. So in my defense for now, it's because I have such a ridiculous backlog of shows and movies that I have not seen, that it simply has not made the top of the list yet. I will say, for as much as I do love the iconic nature of the Spiral Hill from Nightmare Before Christmas, it works in a movie because you as the player of a video game are not having to navigate it, and trying to navigate it in this game is a nightmare. Still better than Alice in Wonderland, Deep Jungle, and Atlantis. I actually didn't hate Deep Jungle. It's a lot of backtracking, but the world itself isn't that hard to navigate. And Atlantica, yeah, you missed it last stream, but I did not care for Atlantica. It actually wasn't as bad as I remembered it being, thankfully. But yeah, I still did not care for Atlantica. I always get confused with the vines. That is entirely fair. And Wonderland, this may just be my love for the brand talking, but I didn't hate Wonderland. Like, it can be a little confusing, but I feel like Wonderland gets a pass on account of being Wonderland. Which I'm also really sad that outside of this game and Days, well, and Chain of Memories on account of Chain of Memories basically just being, you know, a rehash of 1. But outside of Kingdom Hearts 1, Days, and Chain of Memories, the Kingdom Hearts series never really does anything with Wonderland. And I feel like Wonderland is such an untapped vein of potential for this series. Like, even if they were to do, like, the Tim Burton, like, pseudo-sequel live-action Alice in Wonderland, like, I'd have been satisfied with that. Just give me more Wonderland. I'd love more Lilo and Stitch, because we got it in Birth by Sleep. I agree. When I was playing through Birth by Sleep, that was one of the things that I noted, is I want them to do more with Lilo and Stitch. The only reason I can kind of think of for why they don't do any more with Lilo and Stitch is because it's set in a real-life location. And I think that the devs kind of wanted to avoid that. Like, it's based on a real-world location being Hawaii. I think maybe they were afraid to do too much with that. Which is why the one that we got in Birth by Sleep is just deep space, where it's just Stitch before he leaves. I mean, the closest that we get to them doing anything with, like, a real-world location is the Mulan world, Land of Dragons. And even then, while that is based on China, it's based on, like, a sort of fictionalized historical version of China, not, like, modern-day China. So I think that's why they got a pass for Mulan. I wonder what worlds we'll get in Kingdom Hearts 4. I also really wonder what worlds we're going to get for 4, because, good God, there are so many good ones to choose from. I am curious if we're going to continue to get Olympus, because Olympus is one of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts that has appeared in almost every game. I think the only world, or the only time that Olympus doesn't appear is in Dream Drop Distance. I believe that's the only game that doesn't have Olympus. I honestly don't care for Olympus. I always thought it was kind of fine. I liked it more in Kingdom Hearts 3, where it was more than just, oh yeah, you come here to do tournaments. Like, 1 and 2 Olympus was really boring. At least in my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, the tournaments are cool and all, but like, if that's all that your world has going on, I kind of lose interest pretty quick. It's fun that that's always where all the Final Fantasy characters show up. That was another thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 that did kind of upset me relative to the other games, is that, yeah, you go to Olympus, but there was no Final Fantasy character that showed up. And, like, there's always a Final Fantasy character in Olympus. Like, in Birth by Sleep, it was Zack. Get up on the Hydra's back gives me nightmares. That is honestly fair. That fight tends to take a while, and yeah, Phil will just be sitting there sort of like Donald in 3, just yelling the same voice line at you over and over. Get up on the Hydra's back!
Boogie was behind
Yeah.
us.
Ugh, that voice hurts my throat. Self, don't try to do a Phil voice. Knocked that Heartless right off that friggin' ledge. Let's go. Yeah, that would just jump to his death. Seemingly along with Jack. Hi, Jack. Jack's back. To the evil playroom. Hell of a name. Oh, okay. Let's beat up children. Nobody take that line out of context. Now, I will not have a heart. You kind of took mine.
I was just following orders.
That excuse doesn't fly with the Nazis. It won't fly with me. Oogie Boogie told us to steal the heart. It's all Barrel's fault. It was his idea to tell Oogie Boogie about it. Damn. Just throwing Barrel right under the bus. But you guys said, shut up, Beryl. You should be ashamed. You know, one thing that I never quite understood about this game, why are some cutscenes voiced and some text only? Like, I'm sure it was probably like some sort of a limitation thing back on the PS2, but like, I don't know. It's just one of those things that I never really understood about this game. Oogie Boogie, give me back the heart. Yeah.
Want it? Well then, come on over and get it. Ah!
Rude. I don't know if this is the original guy from the movie, but if not, they're doing a good approximation.
Attention! Oh, hunters! This is it?
But he got 2 whole heartless out of that. All right. Who's ready for a boss fight? We're gambling now, baby.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it.
No. I forgot I was supposed to go up and actually try to attack. Alright, fuck it. We're locking in this one.
Aw, dang it.
Okay, well, that didn't work. Oh, I think I'm supposed to lock in whichever one he's at.
Oh, baby.
Alright, lock it in this one. Oh, I was right! Beat his ass! See, I was right. We do just have to lock in wherever he is, so that way we can beat him up. Okay, the stats are going up and down now. That's a little bit of a problem. Ow! Now I can't dodge him to save my life. Find where Oogie is. Oogie is where? Where are you? There are you. Alright, you're locked in. Your ass is mine. Oh, come on! I almost had him.
Here.
Screw it. No climactic finish. Thunder. Get wrecked, loser. Oh no, my bags! My bags! So that heart was a failure after all. Obtained Holy Circlet. And Ensign Report 7. Neat. Hope that Holy Circlet's good, even if it is kind of weird to get that from killing the weird bug monster thing.
Huh?
That's right! Oogie has a phase 2! How'd he get so big? Not really the problem, Donald. Brimming with the power of darkness. Oogie's drawing power from those dark globs. So, destroy those? Destroy those. Gonna be honest, entirely forgot that Oogie had this phase 2. It's kind of sick, though.
Come on.
Yeah, one down. Once again, this would be so much easier without the camera fighting me. There's another one. Let's smack the shit out of it. Okay.
Heal.
Build myself up real quick.
Come on.
Another one bites the dust.
Admittedly, I've already kind of lost track. How many was that? 4? Pretty sure that was probably 4.
Come on, let's go!
Alright, that makes that pretty sure 5.
See ya.
Yeah, there's another one. No! Oh, I missed one here. Ow, rude. Now get wrecked, Boogie Boogie. Yeah. Get destroyed, loser. Mm-hmm. That's a big keyhole. Okay, sure. Bounce the light of the Keyblade off the moon. Attain the power of stars. Gravity has been upgraded to Gravira. Cool. Bigger gravity.
Sally, why didn't I listen to you?
Don't.
Because you're dumb.
Jack, we'll come up with another plan for Halloween.
Like, bro, always listen to the woman in your life.
Together.
She's usually right. I guess we have no choice. We'll have to cancel the Heartless Halloween Festival. Here, I want you to have this. Pumpkinhead. Come back and visit us anytime. Next year's Halloween will be the scariest ever. Ocean, memory, put in all the necessary ingredients. What else do you need to make a heart? What is a heart anyway? Can't figure it out. Yeah, last Dr. Finkelstein, that's not something I can help you with.